Alright, I'm here. Tired and I'm still sore. Finally able to go out and do my own errands for once, granted with help, but shit still sucks. Just wake up really sore every morning. Can't do my exercise the way I want to. I can only get half of it done and then on absolutely no resistance. Ugh. I'm fucking trying, I'm just so tired of dealing with it. Tomorrow marks day 4, week 4 out from the surgery, so at least there's that. Seriously, what bad timing on my part? How did I even manage that? But yeah, we're playing 14 today. No particular plans. I might do PvP. I still have to get the unseen title. That also means moving my butt over to, I think, Primal right now. But other than that, we're gonna do roulettes. A couple of roulettes for sure. Have in here. Oh yeah, I used most of my second chance points. It's also probably like one of the last weeks I'll be able to do anything with the fucking book. Oh god, I hate when that's instant. It's almost always been Howling Blade, by the way. It refuses to give me any of the new shit. It's either like Howling Blade, or if I try to farm like a small scrap of Tomes, it's almost always Lindworm. Like, what the hell? Oh, good. It better be new, because I need the second chance points. Fortunately, there's no resetting in here. I'm also missing a dash. Great. Ah, fuck, right at 70, so it's even lower than I thought it was. Fucking depressing. I can solo this at this point. This is just so dumb. Bro, fuck off. Stop screwing over the healers. Are idiots. Got it. Why are you standing in the tornado, dumbass? No, actually. Why are you choosing to do that? You're like, yeah, the tank's being a dick, but you're also just going out of your way to piss off the healers. What are you doing? this is movable, he's just choosing not to. Like, not in the middle of all that sequence. Oh good, they also don't know what they're doing. Nice. Please, nobody wiggle pointlessly. Okay, so we still have like 2 elemental phases. We have 1/2 of the field covered and then east and west edges. Yes, what was the point in that, by the way? Reaper, what was the point? Also at 70, I'm not even sure Bro has the ability to do the return dash. Not even the orchestrion roll? Fuck off. Yeah, I did get the second chance point, so someone was new in there. Oh yeah, I wonder if Sandy got updated. For some reason, they never allow the Alliance raids to give second chance points right when they're released. That gets added later. Don't know why. It's not like it's preventing people from just fucking leaving for no explainable reason. It hasn't fixed anything. People still leave simply because their drop doesn't happen. Like, that's still a consistent fucking issue. It's improved a little, but it's still an issue. Oh, also, I apologize if anybody hears a fucking dog barking. They literally took it out of the hallway and it lost its shit earlier, so... Fun. Don't know why those assholes are allowed to have a huge dog that clearly is not well behaved, but okay. It's only a matter of time till it attacks somebody. Based on the way the owners behave. Oh, good fucking god, I hate getting this fight. Nobody knows what they're doing. Why the fuck do we have a fucking gladiator in here? Oh, good lord. Bro. Get your shit together. I really wish SE would block people from doing this. You shouldn't be allowed to queue for content if you don't have your job crystal past a certain point. I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't be able to. The further you go with that, the worse it gets. Because most of the abilities are attached to the job crystal. Also, I don't know why the other sage is sitting there on their Cardia. We're not letting this fucking gladiator tank. Get your shit together. Cardia stacks, motherfuckers. So sick and tired of people being too stupid to get that. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Piss off! Like, no, you're not putting the fucking party on the newbie gladiators. Barely gotta do fuck all in this entire fight. Basically has no... Can the fucking warrior also stop spinning the fucking boss, please? He has cleave damage. Piss off, dude. I didn't think we had anyone marked. Also, why do these have positional hitboxes? Game. Just such bull. Oh good, the fucking warrior is fighting one of them, so I can't even get into fucking melee range. Or, you know, dipshit gladiator could grab it with provoke for some fucking reason. Why would you take that far out, my guy? Well, the sage just sees it, but like... Okay. Got it? If somebody's got it, I'm not gonna go out there and double hit. Why is the warrior picking up orbs? This isn't savage, you dumbass! Or extreme, or whatever the fuck they call it. Hey, not two, dumbasses! Fuck off! The guys that are tethered have no fucking clue what's going on. This is why I hate this fight. It's got mechanics that you actually need to pay attention to. Because these two are too stupid to know what the orbs do, apparently. They keep running around like they know what's going on. Oh, that's fucking fun. Okay. Hey, warrior! How about you stop fucking picking up orbs, you dipshits? Fuck me. Well, there's no point in trying to get rid of it because the warrior's fucking us over. Repeatedly. Fucking hell, I hate this fight. All it takes is like two fucking morons and it's physically impossible to do correctly. Also, someone's calling out the dipshit gladiator, so... I don't know why you're wasting your time, buddy. He's not going to listen. Might as well just not even bother. If he's already too stupid to do when the game keeps telling him he has to go get the job crystal, he's not going to do it. The game yells at you about it now. It's like, oh hey dumbass, you've got a new job quest to go do. Because SC had so many problems with people not going and doing them. Back in Stormblood, where it had your best gear. Then they detached it and put the gear somewhere else where you could just quite literally go and buy all of it. And people still wouldn't go and get it. Like, this is an issue we are still having to this day. Where people are so fucking entitled that they will insist on having the bare minimum eye level going into fresh level capped content instead of going and getting the literal free equipment that you can just go get whenever the fuck you want. I still feel like shit if you want me to be honest. I still wake up in pain, so that's fun. Can't exercise fully. Because it fucking hurts and it feels like my feet are on fire. I'm able to do shit again, but not on my own. Ugh. At least I can sit in my computer chair, but even that's kind of hit and miss. I had the audacity to take a nap yesterday, and when I went to go sit in my chair again, it fucking hurts. For at least, like, an hour. Shit fucking sucks, man. Also, you know, running into the usual stupidity on 14. Ask for some of the good painkillers. What I need is better fucking... Shit, what was the term? I'm not even sure if it's anti-inflammatory anymore, because, I'm not sure what the joint pain's specifically doing at the moment. But yeah, no, over-the-counter stuff does absolutely nothing, because I've been popping these things like fucking candy for the past month. Cannabis might still do something, but I have no fucking clue, because it barely felt like it was doing anything before. Oh, that's, terrifying. Wait, why did I get thrown spear? What the fuck? Hi, Nexus. How's it going? Okay, is our healer just gonna let the tank die? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Which one of them's actually shits? No, not really. I'm able to function, but everything still sucks. Again, why spear? What the fuck? no space here. I'm just gonna have to nuke one of these, because, like, there's no fucking space with 2 melees here. And I'd rather nuke the smaller one than the bigger ones over here. I don't really give a shit, dude. Way too many fucking games to catch up on stream-wise to be getting another one right now. Okay, that's some bullshit right there. Yeah, nobody's opening chests. Great. Man, I can't be fucking bothered today. I already had nothing but a shit show with the 2 previous fucking roulettes. Now, bitch literally turned around and went and got it instead of just getting it while we were running past. Yeah, thanks. Hopefully the tank doesn't die because you're fucking wasting our time now. The tank is not gonna wait for your bitch ass to go get a treasure chest we already passed. I hate the... Essie, please fix your fucking targeting. I'm getting so sick of this shit. If it walks past my face, it's still in range, dumbasses. Also, hey, SC, how about actually give a monk a proper ranged ability already? Christ, this healer. Bro. Stop acting like you're a raid healer. You're not. You're just complete trash. There have times I've seen that wipe out players because they're too stupid to heal and think they're hot shit. It's way too goddamn high. Hank, holy shit, move your ass, dude. Also, I found out this is actually like the one spot in the entire game where pulling to the door is actually beneficial. The door doesn't open until you're actually right on top of it. Usually it's kind of just a waste of time and annoying. Here it's actually speeding you up. As you can see, door's not open. Requires you being in range of the NPC for the door to fucking open. I guess I'm getting hit here on purpose, but, you know, only because I can heal myself with it. These things are just anti-melee. Ah, yes, the dumbass tank continues to jump around the room. Good job, buddy. Congrats, you're not accomplishing anything. Except looking like a fucking idiot. Also, again, can the healer get off their bitch ass and do their job for once? Holy shit! Motherfucker. Bullshit is gonna kill somebody at this rate. Potentially yourself, because that's what almost always happens. These dumb bitches pull this shit. Never assume everybody's capable of fucking dodging. God, if only that was the only reason I've seen it fucking kill people before. Got him out of range. Nice. Like, fucking for real, asshole! Again, why are you assuming everybody Nobody's capable of fucking dodging! Why are you this much of a cunt? Seriously, Monk? Bro. Oh, I don't see the opening. There we go. Absolutely no idea why this idiot keeps throwing spear at me. Like, doesn't make a difference which one of us you throw it to, idiot. Why aren't you putting it on the monk if you're that obsessed with boosting their damage? This is quite literally the only opening. People legitimately do not understand what percentages are. It's insane. Then again, I see so many dancers give a dance partner to, like, the weakest member of the group, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So I guess we're just getting absolutely no bonus damage. Got it. Bro, it's 5%. It's not a fixed rate. He'll do less on the dude that's doing the least. Oh god, that only took like 40 minutes to do, really? What do you mean? Guess we'll try, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be the shittiest one. God forbid it gives me one of the ones that give me actual tomes, and not just poetics. Like, I'll take Juno. I need Sandoria, but I'll take Juno. I don't even know if Sandy's in the roulette yet. Because unfortunately, I don't think we have a master list for this stuff anymore. Yeah, we don't. Like, we still have a master list for some of this stuff, and it's only the most relevant that gets the master list. Granted, if I'm not mistaken, during A Realm Reborn, you had to have everything unlocked that was available. Whereas now you don't. But it would be nice to have a master list so I can confirm or deny whether Sandoria is on Alliance right now. Also, occurs to me, maybe I don't want to see Juno, because, have we gotten to that point where people don't know what silence is yet? So I know we have on some data centers, but we haven't quite gotten there here yet. Getting hit, I think it's Meteor. I don't remember if it's specifically called Meteor. Basically Meteor. That's still like near fatal if it goes off. It won't instant kill everybody, but it's very likely going to result in the tanks dying immediately. Right after, and then it all goes to hell. Fuck, I'm tired. I know that it's rainy today, and it has been for a couple days. It's just kind of miserable. We haven't gotten any snow yet. If we have, it's melted immediately, and I haven't seen it. Okay, to be fair, it might be snowing in the more mountainous regions of town. Just not here. That's been the only thing I've had going for me all year is it hasn't snowed yet, so I haven't been completely stuck or had to worry about my walker getting stuck in a ditch. There's no, like, gross salt everywhere. It's been chill in that regard, at least. You know, shit could be worse, I guess. Just not in any way directly related to me. Oh, right, the song is in there. This is the longest of the queues. Hooray. So, I think at the very least the goal is to get enough tomes for the next weapon. I only have the tank ones left. You know, on the catch up because I spent a month being crippled with such severe joint pain I couldn't sit in my computer chair and actually do things. Hooray. Because they would have all been done by now otherwise. No matter how lazy I was being, it still would have actually gotten done. Why is it always this one? Ah, great, I might have to deal with copyright trolls on this VOD. Oh well. Again, would have preferred Juno, just because LA Steina would have gotten extra tomes out of it. Who the fuck gives a shit about poetics anymore? Like, until the expansion, I'm not gonna spend poetics. In an expansion, I'm only gonna spend poetics so I have better gear on, whatever the new jobs are. We're still waiting on that fucking pipe dream Beastmaster. Which, as far as I'm aware, we still haven't gotten any news of. Then again, it is also typical of SE to just forget their shame and just pretend the idea never existed. So if it never shows up, don't be surprised if they never tell us why. 14 is full of abandoned ideas that never went farther than the initial concept. Still don't have edgy glamours after all, and we still have Scholar and Samurai being branches off of Arcanist, which also never went past that as a concept. We were supposed to get multiple jobs per class, never happened. Those were the only two, and now they sit awkwardly in the game as this weird relic of Realm Reborn. Shit, we canonically have Geomancer in the game, and that hasn't fucking gone anywhere either. For those that don't know what I'm referring to, there's a Geomancer in the Arcanist storyline. Somewhere during the Stormblood era. Also, bro, what the fuck is up with the vacuuming getting later and later in the day? I have no idea what this idiot warrior's doing. Bye, bitch. Bye. Oh, please don't psych out another fucking tank. Fucking jackass. Maybe they just used knockback resistance, but like, bro, can you maybe not play chicken with the other players? I've done that. It will cause them to die. Holy, not fucking doing your jobs, Batman. Come on now. I know one healer's dead, but like, dude, priorities, please. Also, you're a fucking astrology and you have regens. What are you doing? Okay, 3's on the right. Bro. Why is this samurai so trash? Dancer, why are you still partnered with him? He's died twice now to nothing. Also, holy shit, how long does it take you to vacuum outside my door? Very least I need to run this direction. Also, Samurai died twice to the easy boss. That's not a good sign for how the rest of this is gonna go. Still have this? They do. I'm checking because, again, they removed all the glamour restrictions. That was this pouch. Also, y'all, why do you always keep asking what the fuck are they saying? It's a mix of English and Japanese and possibly at least one other language. It is English. It is understandable. Like, just fucking develop the skills, man. It's not one of those times where they just made up a language. They are speaking actual sensical shit. It's just they're constantly swapping. Yeah, tanks. You guys gotta do your jobs correctly, because I don't want to touch these fuckers. That would be a big fat no. Okay, I'm not hitting any of them. That's the one I need to hit. But, I'm not stupid. Also, the dude who's tanking the one with the shield isn't doing his job correctly. Oh, good! And you fuckers are also fighting over it! Fun! No wonder we had problems. So why are you putting a marker on them, dude? They swap. What are you doing? Also, I'm sorry, but if you can't tell which one you're supposed to be hitting, again, maybe you shouldn't be in this content. Just putting that out there. If you can't tell the fact that you hit the shield and it did damage to you, you probably shouldn't be here. But the rest of you get the fuck out of the way. Oh lord, the tanks fucking suck, man! Where's the... I need to figure out where the tank is, because I can hit this thing. I just have to hit it in the face. Otherwise, tanking wouldn't fucking work. Bros, can you turn them the fuck around, please? Fuck, I am glad I am not on White Mage or Dancer right now. This shit's fucking impossible and the tanks won't do their jobs right. It's absolutely miserable, because they have AoEs they have no choice but to use, Dancer especially. And they're not split far enough apart so that you could avoid the AoE. Also, we've got another situation where they simply will not shut the fuck up in chat and just play the damn game. Bro, if you wanted to talk, again, maybe you shouldn't have been in here. Just saying. Maybe you should have actually just gone and sat in the lobby or something. Okay, which way? That dude's dead. Straight up dead. No saving him. He was out of range of pulls anyways. guys, like, I don't know where the fuck you guys are getting this idea that this is some impossibility and you can't set this up ahead of time. I don't know where you're getting that. You dumb fucks have literally screwed it up every single time now. Also, holy shit, our healers have no response time. We are so fucked later. Any of this shit is, you know, indicated. Bro, thank you for cutting me off. Appreciate that. Like, I'm trying to help the dude with the damage split, but you literally walked in my face and made that impossible. Which one are we even... Lance. Okay, this one is Lance. Hitting the face again, because I do not trust these motherfuckers. Quite literally screwed it up every single other time. What makes this one any different? That's the fact that you guys seem to be allergic to DPS. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yep. Okay, the blades are gone. Also, dude, nobody on our team is by you except me. I don't know why you think that's doing anything. Alea doesn't have a giant AoE wall. You know, that giant thing that shows the actual range and the indicators and shit. No. Just kind of pretend that doesn't exist. As it hasn't increased the size of that barrier yet. Actually, kind of surprised it hasn't increased further. Yeah. Considering how absolutely ridiculously massive some of the other ones are now. Those buttons are still active even though, you know, the combo's technically gone. Figure your shit out, guys. So that is dodgeable. That eventually stops trying to fucking track you. You don't have to sit there and eat shit. And people really don't know the fucking difference. I have a very particular dislike of this fucking dungeon, by the way. Every time I tried to tank it, I'm like, okay, my stats are the worst, I'm going to off-tank. Without fail, on Red Girl, I'm the one tanking. Because both the tanks are dead on the floor the entire time. Without fail. like, bro, it's not that hard to dodge. Shit, it also gives you little spots where you can hide out sometimes. So why the fuck am I constantly the one tanking it? Fucking baffling, man. It really is. Try that. Alright, man, the fuck up, bitches. Time to deal with like half the group being in the spot they're not supposed to be. Bro! You're not even hitting the right one, technically. Fuck right off. No, seriously, why are so many of you in here? Why do we have a fucking white mage in here? What are one of the other spots where you're not in the way, buddy? Already too crowded with all the melee players in here. Oh, right, I also gotta watch out for tanks try to murder me with the tank buster. Bro! Can you guys figure your shit out, please? Oh, and our tank's dead because he's a fucking dumbass. The irony being that he was standing perfectly in the spot he should have been and then just decided, you know what, that's not worth it anymore. Yeah, idiots, those are AoE. This is before SC decided indicating that was a good idea. Still absolutely baffled by that, but they didn't go back and fix half of them. Yeah, see, seriously, why didn't you go back and fix half of them when you started actually indicating tank busters were AoE? Feels like a personal slight, honestly. Why is this aggro to me? Honest question. I don't have to worry about positionals anymore, but shit's about to hit the fan. Okay, how many of you idiots are about to run straight into the wall? It's like all of you were in the wrong spot that are chained. Every single one of you is in the wrong spot. Am I in? No, I'm not in range. Delightful. Cool. Nice. Just watching people run into the fucking walls. Fuck you, game. I was hoping it was going to leave that gap there, and it decided not to. That would have been an instant kill had I stayed. This I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah. Might still be saved on my glamour plate somewhere. No, I think that's shorts are, because I was using shorts for something and that I still had the different body piece for. Use that one that has a weird blank slot. So, Essie, why did we take the glamour restrictions off but not give us extra, you know, space for any of this? That's out of range? Screw you too, game. Ow, rude. There's a safe spot. Come on. Also, hold on, where's Tibby? I might need to bonk some orbs off her face. Holy shit, how ass is this samurai? What did you die to? how are you managing to die to nothing? Why the fuck is the dance partner still giving you partner? Bro, I would have swapped that on the first fucking boss fight. It's quite literally a waste to leave it on them. Like, did everybody forget that whole point that dead DPS do no damage? 5% isn't gonna boost them anything if they're dead. Also, Essie, you gotta stop encouraging the horny. I've seen part of the lyrics to Vamp Fatale's theme. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are we bothering when, like, you fuckers are probably gonna pull anyways? There it is. Why, again, why do we bother? At least get them out of mid! What the fuck is this shit? Make up your fucking minds, guys! Okay, where's the other set? Oh, Samurai's fucking dead again. Honestly, at this point, I'd probably be leaving him dead. He clearly needs to watch the fight a bit. Getting him back up is not helping him. Not indicated as a tank buster, by the way. It is a tank buster that will kill basically everyone else. They were so weird about shit early on. They're much more consistent about the tank buster indicators now, but they never went back and fixed any of them. Yeah, dipshit tank, you gotta move. Either go the complete opposite direction I think they should be going, or they just don't move at all. Such a weird angle. Oh, hey! Machinist got launched. Dumbass. Why did you get up right now? That's entirely on your your stupidity. Come on now. Hank, seriously. Bro, make up your mind. Crap. Bro! Well, good. Now I gotta really outplace here, because somebody put that in the worst spot they physically could. Oh my god, please get rid of those. Holy shit, dude! Somebody's yelling, who threw that at me? And it's just like, motherfucker, you were the one not paying attention. Catch up. Yeah, they put it in a bad spot, but you also didn't look. It's not like they set it up in, like, the most complicated dodge possible. It was a pretty easy one. If you don't suck. Everything you're bitchy about is quite literally your own skill issue. Oh good, our tank's dead. Oh, do I feel like playing chicken today? Got it. Oh shit. Backing up a bit because I don't trust that one. My team is so shit, I don't trust doing the LB3 here. I don't know why any of you are burning it. Our tank fucking died to the fucking ring of all things. Like, rather lose DPS there than fucking die. That's not on me. Fuck, I hate this dungeon. Ah. Such a train wreck. The thing is, it's not that it's gotten worse, it just hasn't improved. This is how bad it was, like, from launch day. Player base is just that shit, and it's just kind of not gone anywhere. That puts me less than 250 away. I'm gonna go to the main hub. I'm gonna take a quick break. Holy shit, I am exhausted already. Also, I should spend my Toms. I do have enough for an upgrade. Just don't know what I'm getting yet. It's like the accessories are the ones that suck right now. Didn't actually get around to replacing all of them properly. They just don't have the upgrades. These are the previous Tom equipment. I just didn't upgrade them. Like, that's gotta go. That's only there because of the unique untradeable restriction still being on the rings. It gets removed eventually, but right now it's still there. So yeah, I'm gonna put the iCam on, run some ads, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Fuck is with all the Lalafels hiding out behind the counter? Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Cause like my plan kind of ended at roulettes, and I don't really think I feel like doing much of the others. I'm shocked guild tests even still exist at this point, to be honest. They just get used to by the bots to make like shitty progress. So they're almost borderline unplayable at this point. You'd think the easiest solution would just to delete them at this point. Not the one I gave that to. Shit, where did I put them? Ah. Actually, wait, hold on. How many of those commendation crystals do I have? 5 of them. They added new items into PvP that take commendation crystals. Just haven't decided whether or not I want to buy any of it yet. It used to just be the upgrades. Now there's actual gear in here. Like, this stuff is just... The accessories are just replicas of things we literally already had. They're just the old, reward accessories from back during, the feast era. They'd periodically swap between these. It's the exact same thing. Not even, like, differently enough color to justify doing this, because they kind of just look like the silver accessories. Just like, wait, why did we do this exactly? So I can figure out the difference between the two crowns, but what the hell is the difference between the coats? Besides, palette being different. I guess one has a wolf on it, is that it? Yep, that is quite literally it. Cool. Great. Which then makes even less sense when the boots also have the wolf motif on them, but there are no equivalent in the eagle claw for the boots. No, Etsy, what is this set? This is fucking confusing. Like, it's actually confusing. What the fuck happened here? Why did only, like, half of it get replicated? Like, sure, as far as I can tell, the gloves don't have direct wolf motif on them. Not even as like claws on the tips of the fingers, but why did the boots not get replicated? Hello? What the shit? I say, you please figure your shit out. Why do you treat PvPers like ass but insist on running tournaments during FanFest? Okay, so that looks like none of the metal actually gets changed. It is changing the underside of the coat, though. So we finally got something to spend commendation crystals on, and it's not all that great. Oh yeah, this is bitching because I swapped the accessories. God, I hate that they share the same accessories sometimes because it keeps fucking up my glamours. Bro, can you not? I don't know where you're getting boar from. Down in silver. Fun. Alright. It was primal, yeah. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, primal. Seriously, I see. Come up with a better way to do this. No, it had a wolf and an eagle on it. Where are you getting boar from? God, I hate having to do the freaking data center visit shit. Seriously, just come up with a better way to handle it, SE. It's such a pain in the ass. It's like, oh, your character's ready. Cool, I still have a queue time. It doesn't help that the Aetherite lags the fuck out because, yay, people keep AFKing in Gridania, making it worse. Granted, it's still worse on Aether. Like, it will actually lag on Aether when it gets bad. And half of them are travelers that are just AFK there because why actually go do anything? When you could, you know, ruin everybody else's day. Sake, assholes. Stop slamming doors. Yeah, seriously, can we do something about the Traveler AFK problem already? Because it's pissing me off. Honestly, the DDoSing kind of helped a little. It's because it forced them offline. Now they're all fucking back. Like, really, it should kick them offline if they're AFK for 30 minutes. Full stop. We literally will have travelers AFK for days on end. We already have people that are actually on Aether AFK for days and weeks on end. It's even worse when it's people that aren't even supposed to be there in the first place. Like, Aether is constantly fucking congested, and these motherfuckers are constantly sitting there and making it worse. From what I understand there's like ridiculous queue times to get onto Aether, and the fact that there's a bunch of AFK travelers does not help. I get priority through that, so I have absolutely no idea. I have to take other people's word on that one. Since my character belongs on Aether, I have priority to log back in. The fuck did you just do to your HP? Yeah, no. There's one dude I think I saw AFK for months before the Traveler system was implemented. I think in the time I saw him AFK in the Gold Saucer, he had moved all of one step to the right. I knew somebody that had left their fucking console on over the weekend while they went on vacation and just left their character logged into 14. Like, people are genuinely entitled assholes. We have so many issues with congestion on Aether right now, and these people will not fuck off. Shit, we had these issues with congestion before the Traveler system was implemented. Fuck if I know. Problem is, most of them aren't even, like, doing some kind of jokey joke, which we could at least semi-justify it. They're literally just AFK in one spot for days on end. It's like, cool, at least I don't have to pay your fucking power bill, but, like, come on now. Also, doesn't even make sense to do it right now. At least during an expansion, it makes sense because the queue times can be ridiculous, especially during Endwalker, where the login queue was also broken, so it was taking up to 2 hours at peak. Assuming it didn't just kick you out mid-queue, which was also a possibility, because that's what was broken. Turned out there was some old 1.0 code fucking things up. But yeah, if you see anybody with Traveler stuck to the end of their name, they're not from Aether. They're from a different data center entirely. There's two separate indicators. One is Wanderer, which just means they're from a different server on said data center, and Travelers if they're from a different data center entirely. Doesn't show up in character name for whatever reason. Just a bit silly, because I kind of figured my targeting would show it, but it doesn't. Like, you can see that dude over there has Traveler on his name. Which, you're gonna see with a lot of PvPers, because it's the only way to play ranked right now. Wanderers aren't causing quite as many problems, though, the other day, that was actually restricted. Thanatos tried to hop onto Sarg and it wouldn't let him. So, you know, even just trying to jump between servers on your own data center can be an issue. Yeah, exactly. If it detects that they're AFK, the problem is there's still ways to get around that, which I don't think have fully fixed. But like, most of the people that are perma AFKing aren't gonna know that or know how to do any of those methods. So even just like getting rid of half of them would help a little. The problem is now that they've fully tied in ranked PvP to being on a specific data center, a lot of the ideas I'd have for how to fix this problem are no longer implementable. Like, give them a like 5-hour timer per day or per week or something for how long they can be on another data center. You know, something to just make sure it stops fucking happening so consistently. is why one of the data centers is just dead. It's because you've been able to do this since that data center was created, so the higher level players have no incentive to ever stay on that data center. So they come and bother us, which, you know, brings back the congestion SE was trying to fix, and now the newer players have no reason to stay on there because there's nobody queuing for anything. And they never restricted it when that data center was created, or if they did, it was not long enough. So now that we have one data center out of the 4 for North America that is just entirely fucked. Now all those players are pretty much just on Aether. Like, this is going to be a fucking problem for forever until SE gets off their ass and does something about it. But I've had days where New Gridania is genuinely lagging because there are too many people there. And half of them are AFK around the Aetherite. Fuck, I don't remember which stream it was. It chilled a little once Cosmic Exploration came out, but that just basically changed where people were AFKing. Though, that one had the benefit of you can't actually make any progress without being on your correct server, because there was physical progress that had to be made server side. So it forced the players back to where they were supposed to be, to AFK on that one. Yeah, pretty much. Like, SE's been having to constantly fix things to keep the congestion down. It's like 8 servers on a data center seems to be that sweet spot. It keeps things from entirely breaking. Not 100% from breaking, because, we kind of overflowed the boss HP at one point, which is why we had a stats compression. That was, End of Shadowbringers. They were like, yeah, we gotta compress your stats because this is becoming a bit of a problem and it's actually crashing the servers. Also, PvP might be physically impossible. We're well over a month, I think, at this point to the season starting. It may already be dead. Outside of, like, specific rush hours. Plus, I'm in Silver, so there just might not be people playing. But again, I have no way to know because I have to go to a different data center to find out. Just the other thing that's been pissing me off. Find some way to let me track it, at least. Because I don't know until I've come over here and I've been waiting for 30 minutes. Might just have to wait till the next season to even try working on this achievement again. It may just be what it comes down to. Like, cool, that's fair. Like, I totally had control over the massive joint pain that made it impossible to do anything. There was no getting the game on my laptop. It wasn't strong enough to do it. And even then, I couldn't sit up to properly play it all anyways. The whole situation was well and truly fucked. Also, I think SE still hasn't bothered to fix the blacklist at all. Used to be able to type the player's name in. The moment they added in the server information, that physically became impossible and it stopped working. Now you have to be able to physically see the player and click on them in order to blacklist them, which is just, you know, stupid. Yeah, so it's basically been busted for... Fuck, I think that was Heaven's Ward? I don't know if it was Heaven's Ward that broke it. It might have been a little later. I think it was around Heaven's Ward. No, Heaven's Ward was when you were able to start partying with people on a different data center. Oh, when the fuck did that actually get implemented? So I don't think the ability to hop worlds had quite happened at that point. Yeah, it's the server name. The server name attached to the player name broke it. And they just never went back and fixed it. I've had people tell me you can add the server name, it doesn't work. I've tried with every variation, it doesn't fucking work. And we still don't have a proper reporting function. You have to type in a fucking essay. It's like, game, you should be able to fill out half this information on your own. Why are we so backwards? Every other online game fills out most of the information they need on its own. Why do I have to do that by hand? I wouldn't even say they're held together by duct tape, because that would imply they were even half working. They can't even do that. It's like, I would honestly rather see people be innocently dragged into the jail than what we have now, which is where shit doesn't get reported half the time because nobody wants to deal with it. Also, just to like make it worse, hold on. Can I show you guys this? Where the fuck is it? Support desk? Look at this! You have to delete this entire giant fucking wall of text in order to fucking do anything. And they also list a bunch of stuff you could do instead of that, and it's like, cool, but that does not keep them from being queued into me. I found out what happens if somebody on your blacklist is queued into you. It tells you, but it doesn't display their name, just their character model. So, like, fuck if I know why they're on my blacklist. I have no way of making an intelligent decision on that. Several people I have blacklisted because they were fucking annoying. Not malicious, they just would not stop sending me FC invites. Because back then, that was the only way to get it to stop. And one asshole literally run up to me 4 separate fucking times and keeps resending the invites. And that was after the blacklist function was broken. Like, I'm just trying to fucking menu, asshole. Piss off. Because the mute function is relatively recent. Yeah, it is. And I've reported some people at PvP before, and they're just like, oh yeah, just blacklist them. And it's like, again, cool, that does not keep them out of the room. I am still subjected to their bullshit. And if their bullshit is throwing the match, good, that does nothing for me. Unless they're on the other team, in which case maybe it does. Granted, with PvP, it'd be a lot harder to implement something that prevents you from being matched with blacklisted players, because obviously, there's far fewer to work with, especially as you go up to higher ranks. Oh yeah, especially on the early days of Crystalline Conflict, before we were all forced onto the same data center. Yeah, it was complete and utter bullshit. Because you were very likely going to see, like, the same 9 players every single match. Just shuffled around. See, if you got somebody that was actively throwing or just completely terrible, congrats. If they kept getting put on your party, you were just going to lose match after match. That's why I memorized some of the names, because it's like, okay, if they're playing today, I might as well just fucking log out, because it's just gonna waste all my points. Just for me to see them in front lines for them to perform even worse somehow. That's how I ran into that one machinist who had 13 fucking deaths in front lines. It's because I already knew them. I dealt with them in ranked. They literally have not improved. In what I think is like a couple years now. I don't know how you spend a couple years playing PvP and fail to improve at all. Or at least find a job that works better for you. Because sometimes it's just a job doesn't function with what your brain's willing to do. Or it just genuinely sucks. Yeah, one or the other. Oh, shit, what did they do to... Should I bring up the patch notes for PvP? I don't remember. I don't think what they did with Dark Knight necessarily fixed any of its weird problems I felt it had. Dark Knight's in such a weird fucking spot. It's fine in front lines if your team's actually following up. But every single Dark Knight I've run into since Dawntrail came out has been complete ass in ranked. Without fail. They will literally run in, die, and do that on repeat, making no effort to keep themselves alive until their limit break comes up, in which case, then they're just unkillable for a few seconds. It's like, oh, that's great. Okay, I guess this is, gonna be a 5v4 for most of this match. There's a lot of gunbreakers that do that too, but like, usually they at least do damage. It's like, even back during the first couple seasons, there was only one good Dark Knight I ever met, and they were terrifying and near the top of the leaderboards. But otherwise, every single other one I ever saw was trash. Hands down. So I had assumed that the job was bad. Because no, it's just the players were all terrible. And refused to put any actual effort in. So I can't tell whether or not Dark Knight is worth playing or not, because I have yet to find anybody that can actually do anything with it. Warrior, Paladin, Gunbreaker, no problem. Very fucking annoying, all three of them. Not so much Dark Knights. It's not even no consideration, they just don't have a brain. They seem to think running in and dying on repeat is somehow useful. It's like, oh, I tanked damage for my team. Yes, but now you're dead and your respawn timer is ticking ever slowly up on every death. It's already longer than Frontline's respawn timer to begin with, and then it gains 1 second every death. So by the time the match ends, you're on like 15-second respawn. Unless the crystal's in your spawn, it's also going to take you a couple seconds to get back to the objective. Which, if it's in your spawn, things have already gone to shit. Yeah, it sure as fucking looks like nobody's queuing. This is the other problem. So, based on the way that the maps work, every time it rotates the map, it resets the queue timer, so it shows as average 5 minutes or average below 5 minutes. Because it doesn't have a reference point anymore. So it makes it even harder to tell if anybody's actually queuing, because that number is such a lie. Bro, that read a guide thing, I've seen players in unranked and bronze who don't even bother to put recuperate on their hotbar, and then they just die on repeat. I've seen monks do that, and monks have other self-heal abilities. Like, it's not the responsibility of the healer to make sure you survive your own stupidity. They don't have the stacks for that. And in Crystalline Conflict, they don't have healing, so they can't sacrifice their own MP to keep your dumb bitch ass alive. It is exclusively front lines and rival wings. Like, White Mage has 2 stacks of Cure 2, and then if they throw their face into the fight, they get a Cure 3. That's it. That's all they have. You burn all those stacks immediately because you're too dumb to heal yourself. There's nothing they can do. At all. So it's just like, okay, sure. What do you expect anybody to do here? And again, the last time I saw that happen with a monk, he was also too dumb to realize that shit on red stands instant kills you. If you're not paying attention, he got one shot by the Cactuar. Because the Cactuar's ability is actually split between everybody that gets hit by it, and nobody else was there. Didn't bother to process the fact that everybody had run away from the objective. He ran straight to it and died instantly. And then he got murdered by the Antlion. Granted, I got murdered by that one too, but I had a justifiable excuse. I got stunned on the edge of it. Did not have the time to remove the stun. Yeah, pretty much. You can't fix stupidity. You can tell them, hey, dipshit, you're supposed to have recuperate on your bar and actually use it. And, they buffed recuperate. It's now 2,000 MP, not 2,500, as you can see on my hotbar. Same with purify. And what's wild is I'll see some of these idiots never use recuperate, but they'll know what standard issue elixir does. How did you learn one and not the other? Like, how the fuck is that happening? Standard issues elixir's whole thing is you use it, it has a cast time, and it full heals your HP and MP. But if you get hit even once during it, it cancels. But I'll see people use that and not recuperate. They'll have full MP and not use recuperate. It's so baffling. How did you figure out one and not the other? It doesn't make any fucking sense. There's a huge period of time too with frontlines where I kept seeing that happen. I'm like, this feels like some fuckwad of a content creator caused this, because otherwise I can't figure out where the hell it's coming from and why I'm seeing it happen so often. Also, like, bros, the abilities are not shunted off to their own section in the PvP area. All the shared abilities show up in jobs. Also, this is still wrong. Guard is still entirely fucking wrong. It's supposed to mention Miracle of Nature, it still doesn't. Same with Swift, but that's frontline exclusive. SE somehow was like, yeah, there's a problem, but they didn't know what the problem was, and Snake Scales and Primal Scream still mention Half Asleep and Sleep, which don't exist. Still, you know, almost 2 years later. Been like 1.5 now? No, when was the actual swap over? I think it's like 1.25 now. If it hits roughly November, it'll be 2 years. Since they made the change and have not caught on to the fact that they fucked all of it up. Despite the fact that we have, if I've got my numbers correct this time, 3 separate abilities that do it correctly, where it tells you to read Purify to learn what the status effects it handles are. It is Bard's Wanderers, one of the abilities on Samurai, and Scholar's Limit Break. So it's not even, like, consistent across everything, which is just weird. Like, I get why Wanderers is correct. It's because it's trying to match its, PvE counterpart. How the fuck did Scholar and Samurai not get the same issue? Makes no damn sense. I didn't even realize the Scholar one actually had a interaction with status effects at all. Usually if I'm throwing it, it's because I'm trying to heal everybody. The status effect resistance is not something I'm paying attention to. Because usually shit's hit the fan at that point. One instance of status resistance isn't gonna make that much of a difference sometimes. Sometimes there, so... eh. Yeah, it's pretty safe to say at this point no one in my rank is actually queuing. Thanks, Essie. Love that you guys can't be bothered to fix this problem. Ugh. Also, I'm pretty sure that dude's been queuing for ranked because he keeps coming in and out of matches way too fast. I don't think that's front lines. Seriously, give me some way of tracking it! Fuck's sake! Either fix this bullshit with how do I transfer in between the worlds, or fix it so I can see what the queue looks like. So I can make an educated decision. One or the other. This is such a pain in the fucking ass. Ugh. Cool, it takes a minute or two to do this now. And that's with priority onto Aether. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then it also sends me back to Gridania because that's my starting point for the character. They don't have it set up in such a way that it can send you to where the fuck you were before. This whole thing is such ass. And again, it's not like I really wanted to play Red Sands anyways. I would have done it if I had the opportunity, but it's just like I don't want to play that map. It sucks. There's too much instant kill crap, and I'm sick of doing infinite fights in the goddamn well. Because, oh boy, people still have not picked up that that's just not a good idea. Why would they? And I said I'd help Thanatos with getting the last 2 raids cleared if he gets off his ass to actually do that today. Not looking forward to that, because the runs I've taken him on have been a fucking dumpster fire. I do not know how I got through the raids so cleanly when I finally got around to doing them. Because it was already 2 weeks late and in the middle of a reset instead of on reset day. How did they go so smoothly with so few issues? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Not with this player base, at least. When I went to rerun Vamp Fatale to keep trying for the body piece, those groups got progressively worse over the entire course of that night. To the point that some of them were wiping 2 to 3 times. How did I have no problem clearing any of them on the first attempt? It doesn't make sense. Like, at all. Ugh. Yeah, see, were you just being nice to me? I don't know what it is. Because that, like, probably shouldn't have happened. It was nowhere near as train wrecky as, some of the shit I've already seen. It's not really... I could do other roulettes, but boy, do I not want to do high level. High level almost always brings up a level 50 dungeon now. And I don't know if that one setting applies to it. Yeah, no, that's leveling roulette. Also, it possibly requires a full pre-made. I'm not 100% sure, based on that description. So, who the fuck knows? Sure as fuck will not work on high level. Let's see. I don't know, maybe fix that. Or let me pick what level ranges I want to do. I wouldn't want to do 60 either, but I don't think I'd necessarily mind 70, 80, and 90. It's like, the only reason I don't want to do 50 is because some of that crap is so outdated that it's just not fun to do, and nobody knows what they're doing. Like, I'm honestly surprised Never Reap hasn't been as bad as it could be the few times it came up while I was working on Wells. That second boss has some mechanics you gotta pay attention to or you can't DPS anymore. Like, this still has, Deadwalk in it. Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't want Field Station either. Just because the final boss is kind of a bitch. And to be fair, the second boss is kind of a bitch. That one dungeon is such a fucking train wreck. Like, I'm shocked that made it through, because honestly, some of the fights feel like they're bordering raid content to some extent. It's like, I'm having to do near pixel perfect dodges on some things if I want to maintain DPS. It's such a weird one. Like, nothing else has felt quite as difficult in any of the level 90, level 100 dungeons right now. That one is such an outlier. That was also... Fuck, was that released with Honeybee? I think that entire update was also just a massive train wreck. No, I don't think that was released. That would have been released with Juno. Yeah. Juno's also kind of a disaster if people aren't paying attention. I think I might just call it for today. There's not much else I want to do. I don't feel like doing front lines right now. I could. It's open. Not the problem. They left this one open so people could actually do it without the rotation getting in the way. Boy, do I just not feel like doing it right now. I might try to check if I can get into ranked later tonight, because I'm so close to that fucking achievement, but things have been so fucked right now that I just haven't been able to finish it. Just annoying at this point. Where is it? Oh, and I still don't have the one for kills yet either. Look at this! I'm so close to finishing this! Not that far away, but like if I can't get into ranked, I can't make progress. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, there's not much I can do if the game just refuses to tell me what the fuck's going on. I see. This should have been a thing that's been fixed already. It's not like crystalline conflict and the map rotation hasn't existed for 3 years now. Should come up with a method to at least tell us what the hell's going on so we don't waste our time. But no, can't do that either. Ugh. Anyway, that'll be it for me today. Doing raids tomorrow, obviously, because it's reset. Assuming I don't feel worse somehow. There's always that possibility. But yeah, again, assuming I don't feel like shit. That's pretty much going to be it for the rest of the week. If I don't feel like shit, I will try to stream. There should be a VOD going up tomorrow, and then a short on Wednesday. If I remember how I set things up. That's what I get for setting things up like 2 weeks in advance. I forget what I've done. But yeah, no, that'll be it for me today. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll see y'all next time.